This is a series of videos featuring the hotels that we stay in when we're travelling. Now, our budget is $15 each per day, and that's for absolutely everything, not just for accommodation.
And we never book anything. A lot of the hotels that we stay at aren't on booking sites. They don't take credit cards, they don't take debit cards, cash only.
Now, these videos are in no particular order of our travels.
So we're going to show you what the room is like, and after a few days of staying there, we're going to tell you at the end of the video what the stay was like. Another edition of Where We Stay and What We Pay from Macará, Ecuador. And this is our first hotel in Ecuador. And this is the Hotel Becalus. So this is $8 each per night, $16 total. That's US dollars. Ecuador officially, their official currency is the US dollar, so $16. Let's take a look around. Looks like it's your night for the bed.
Yep, I'm
being up against the wall.
Yeah, I'm pinned in on the wall.
So I've got a little space to get out and a bedside table. Take a look outside here. Get a glimpse of Ecuador.
Hotel Becalus.
Hotel Becalus, and apparently they had a bar.
I saw that on the way in, actually. It was the first little door when you came to the gateway. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank goodness they're not doing that anymore, because I'd be pretty pissed if that place was a bar and it got hopping at night and I was trying to get some sleep. A liger. Right, hey, presiding over the parking area. Okay, the Becalus. Let's go.
Just a couple of extra cantina chairs. Right.
Take a tour of the room now.
Speaking of cantina chairs, we have one.
Yeah.
We have our own little cantina chair in the corner. Yeah, it would be so nice if you had two. You could sit out on the balcony, but it's okay.
Yeah, look at all those chairs over there. And
they give you one.
A bed for two and a chair for one. Little desk.
It's a fairly basic room. It's probably one of the more basic rooms that we've had in a while, but it's grand, absolutely grand. Overhead fan. We have to admit this thing is actually really noisy. We have finessed it to a point. We've finessed it to a point where it's kind of sort of okay at the moment. So we're not going to mess with it to give you the real sound effects. Just use your imagination and figure out what a really irritating fan noise could be like, and that will be it.
But we need it. We're gonna need that at night because it's gonna be a little toasty in here.
Yeah, it's really hot here in Macará, so we will need a fan. The bed actually seems to have quite a bit of bedclothes on it for somewhere that's as hot as it is.
Yeah, there's a blanket, huh?
I think there's a blanket on here. Yeah, there's
like a comforter.
Just this quilt is actually
insulated.
Quite thick. But yeah, it's toasty.
Okay, the bathroom. This is how you know it's a really basic place when there's no shower head and it's just a pipe coming out of the wall. That's what we have here. It's like, we need a shower, just put a pipe in the wall. Have a pipe coming out of the wall, good enough.
As far as we know, it's just cold water. For what we paid, it's what we're expecting. It's just cold.
Yeah.
There was a higher rate that we could have paid. We could have paid
$24 for air conditioning.
Air conditioning and hot water. So when he did say that it was hot water for that, I kind of assumed, I was like, yeah, right, then we're just getting the cold.
Okay.
Decent lip on the shower, the usual.
Yeah.
They actually give you wee packages, little Sobrecitos of shampoo. So we haven't had those in a long time. Guatemala, I think.
Jeez.
So that's our first.
It's coming full circle.
Bit of a window up there.
Yeah.
Big industrial toilet roll holder.
With enough left.
Toilet seat.
Uh-huh.
I actually got a toilet seat.
Alright. That's setting the bar for our hotels in Ecuador, I think.
So yeah,
I'm gonna expect a toilet seat everywhere we go now.
So it is.
In Ecuador.
It's a fairly basic place. We haven't walked around the town yet. We're not in the centre of town, we're a few blocks away.
2 blocks away, maybe.
But the actual town itself wasn't far at all from the border. So it was maybe just a couple of miles up the road.
Yeah, if that.
Really close. So yeah, this is Hotel Becalus. It's a telly. We've no idea what the telly does.
There are cable
we know what
channels.
we do know what telly does, but we just don't know what channels it has.
It shows programs.
Talkie pictures.
Cable channels, but they're fuzzy. I did look when you were going downstairs
Okay.
with your passport there to show the guy at the desk. So, all right,
All right.
$8. I think this is probably from the research that I've done prior to coming here. This is the cheapest hotel in town. So, that's it. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what our stay is like once we pass a night or two. So,
Yeah, good basic place. First night in Ecuador.
and listen to that fan too. That'll
Don't-
lull you to sleep.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely lull me to sleep. Yeah, don't listen too closely.
So it's time for the wrap up and review of Hotel Becca Luz. I don't know if you can hear this din from the fan up here, but that would probably be.
I certainly could last night. All night long. Yeah, I've never wanted to rip something out of the ceiling and put it through a window so badly in my life. That's putting it the polite way. That really should be just filled with effing and blinding, that sentence.
Other than
Yeah. Other than that, this hotel was perfect. It really was. It was a great place. The bed was comfortable. And the pillow it had that kind of bag of cement feel to it again. But that thing. And that's on a low setting.
this is why I sleep with earplugs.
But think that like in like, to quote Whitesnake, in the still of the night, it's like absolutely deathly still and quiet, and all you can hear is this thing that sounds like a big windmill. You know those blades that people say the noise of them?
Oh, drives them crazy and
Yeah,
all that shit.
yeah.
All right. Well,
So anyway, enough
we'll
about
shut
that.
it off.
The fan was a pain in the arse, basically.
Okay.
Just see? Listen to how quiet it is
Yeah.
without that.
Yeah. Right.
Massive pain in the arse, that fan.
Okay. So interesting, isn't that? No. Okay.
Toilet lady.
Yeah, she must be the goddess of cold water because that's all that came out of that tap right there. That pipe coming out of the wall, rather.
It's good pressure though.
Yeah, it was great pressure. It certainly was.
So it was the incremental showering, starting at the toe, the foot, kind of work your way up the body incrementally.
Yeah. Totally.
But it was okay. You actually kind of got used to it because it is very hot here. Just to remind you again.
Yeah. All right.
Toilet was the toilet.
Yeah. Worked just the way you would think it would. Okay.
Yeah, it was the bathroom. Yeah.
I'd say it was, again, I sleep with earplugs, but I'd say it was quiet enough here. You said some people were kind of, because there's like a little courtyard down here where vehicles are parked, some people were being let out like really early in the morning and idling their diesel engines and shit, so.
But compared to the fan, that was nothing. That was welcome noise, actually.
Okay.
It's like you always call something like that. Oh, it's white noise. No, it's not. It's just noise.
Well, just having a fan that doesn't make that grinding noise would be, just the whoosh of the air would be the white noise, not that.
No, it's
As I
still
said, that's
it's
why I sleep though with
white
earplugs.
noise. It's just noise.
Okay.
The bed, the sheet was plenty actually, because even though it was really warm here, I don't know. I'd still pull the sheet out.
Yeah, I
Lay
wanted
there
to.
listening to the fan.
Yeah, about halfway through the night, I did the same thing.
Yeah,
So
you did.
I guess it was comfortable enough here. Let's see. Getting another chair would have been good.
It did get busy here yesterday, and
did.
it filled up later in the afternoon. Like it didn't completely fill, but quite a few more people did arrive, and it was Monday.
So never really turned the TV on except to check channels. The Wi-Fi has been really good. I don't know if I mentioned the upload and the download speeds earlier. I think I did, but they're astronomical. So we're getting some uploading done right now. So it was good and it was reliable. So not bad. Cheapest hotel in town, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Just kind of based on our own research. It's a good place, but I don't know if I'd stay here again just because these fans right here, they're needed, but maybe like a little pedestal fan in the corner would have been better than this, because in my experience, these things are always installed wrong and they're loose and they just make an awful lot of racket. So
Yeah, because compared to the fan that we had there in Trujillo, That was like this little thing just up on the wall.
Yeah, that was just
And that was grand.
just a regular little room fan, so to speak, not a ceiling fan like this.
Yeah, not like a windmill attached to the ceiling.
Yeah, so
And beyond that, we did actually find a brilliant place to eat as well last night. That wasn't too far from here, so
yep.
so that worked out good too.
And we're about 2 blocks from the square. That's not hard in a little town like this to be that close to the square.
Not too far from the bus station.
So
There's 2 bus stations and we're near both of them, so it's a very small town.
yeah. So that's it from Hotel Beccaluz.
And you were just about to say, you've realised it's spelled 2 ways.
It's spelled with a S and a
Z.
Z at the end too. So
Anyway.
So today, where are we going again? Catacocha. We can never remember the name of this town.
Yeah.
We mangle the name of this town constantly. So today we are pushing on to Catacocha. So Hotel Beccaluz was just one night.
Yeah. Thank goodness, huh? Look, it's still spinning too, ever so slowly.
Yeah, because if I
Shut
had
the damn
spent
thing
the
off.
second night after, I wouldn't get there.
Alright, so
So,
you weren't a fan of it then?
ah,